Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. We have Tom Gentile and Jeffrey Beamer coming up. First, we're going to start off with Tom Gentile in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey everybody, Tom Gentile. Welcome to our Rocket Wealth Initiative live stream. It is Wednesday, March 9th, just after 1 o'clock. And Ryan, I'm actually in the Monday Morning Live room, the Rocket Wealth Initiative room, and I don't see anything except the front screen.
Or is this not this is not the Tom Gentile premium room?
Well, we come in there for a little bit, but Jeff and I hang out in Rocket Wealth during the entire program.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Why don't you
let's go ahead and pop that one on real quick.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
There I am. Oh, glad to see me. All right. Hey, all right. So this is where we're going to be for the whole hour. We do the premium room for our folks who want to take a little look-see as to what we do here. So for those of you that are in the premium room, obviously you're part of one of our programs. And for the next 15 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to dive into what we do here at Rocket Wealth Initiative. But if you want to catch the entire hour, those of you that are Rocket Wealth Initiative, you need to go to the rooms and change rooms and get into the Rocket Wealth Initiative room. That'll allow you to see this program for its entirety. All right. So just saying. All right, let's go ahead and get going. I want to show you two different charts today. I want to pass you to looking at what we were looking at, which is the morning report. And then I want to show all the lifetime users, what I'm seeing on the sell put software before we get into our trade details. And for that, I'm going to turn it over to Jeff. But right now, let's look at Dow Jones Industrial Average. This is just as of a few minutes ago. And you can see here, we had that top there at 370. We popped down. What I put on the screen for this afternoon is a green line in volatility. Now, I haven't changed the color of this. This is the 60 to 90 day vol. This is the volatility that we use when we're looking at options that have something to do with our Rocket Wealth Initiative strategy. So I'm looking at 60 to 90 day options, and they too are quite high for DJI, although they've fallen off a bit today as we've gotten quite a rebound, right? When you take a look at what's going on in the markets, we're up over 700 points in the Dow. That's about 2.2%, okay? And that's what's causing that bump up and what's causing the move down or that pullback in IV. Now, I got to say, even with the pullback, implied volatility is still high in the Dow Jones, or in this case, the DIA ETF. Let's take a look at two more ETFs. This is SPY. Same thing's happening. We have an SPY that popped and is now above yesterday's high, okay? We see a drop in implied volatility. We've probably came off, I want to say, at least 8%, maybe 9% in IV in just the last 24 hours from SPY. So you can see that move. And then the other thing I want to mention is that we are trading near the highs of the day on SPY, up about 2.6%. So expect this maybe to even continue throughout the day. S&P may be moving up higher. And of course, we're looking for that implied volatility to drop a little bit. Right? A lot of that hinges on what I'm seeing happening in the commodity markets. I'll get to those in just a moment, but let's take a look at the Qs. You can see the same thing with the Qs. Drop down in Qs, 60 to 90 IV has been climbing, although the IV is higher now than it was back in January, especially February 24th was interesting because it had that big drop down, and yet we are higher today even with the pullback, all right, in IV than we were the day we had that open, that big drop down on February 24th. There's some divergence going on between what's happening with IV and what's happening with the actual market itself. So that's the three. Now I want to show you one more. Actually, let's get through our charts here, our IV charts, and I'm going to show you the charts one more time. All right, TLT, applied volatility coming off of its highs, but yet TLT is still dropping down because, like I said this morning, we're now kind of turning our attention more towards inflation and turning towards impending interest rate hikes. UUP, that is the US dollar relative to a basket of foreign currencies. And you can see that's come off a bit. Now, you would think with looking at things like corn and soybeans, looking at things like crude oil and gold, that the US dollar would be up on the day. And while that is true, it is not up when you look at it versus a basket of foreign currencies. That's what we're looking at here, right? Resistance may become support here in the area where we are right now, which is 26.2.